What's up, Dodger fans? Who else is pumped? Because your Los Angeles Dodgers have started to report to Glendale, Arizona at Camelback Ranch. We saw Clayton Kershaw there, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and of course, the superstar Shohei Ohtani, along with other Dodgers, have reported to Camelback Ranch as they start to ramp up for the 2024 season. Before we really dive into this quick Incline Dodgers episode, just covering a few of the biggest stories going on in Dodgers camp right now. Please hit that subscribe button. We need 1,000 subscribers for a number of reasons, but mainly because we want to make sure this podcast circulates and we have some awesome giveaways lined up. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we can dive into it because trust me, you're going to want to be aware of what we're going to give away. There are going to be some monumental bobbleheads. I guarantee that. And while you're at it, please hit that like button. That will really help us circulate viewership as well. And I want everyone below in the comments to let me know your favorite personal Clayton Kershaw memory. I am very curious what you all have to say because there are quite some good ones when it comes to Clayton Kershaw. So why don't we just get into it? Everyone knows who Clayton Kershaw is. 80 career WAR, one of the best ERAs in the modern era, 2.48 career ERA. This is a 3-time Cy Young Award winner, the 2014 MVP, a World Series champion, and 210 wins, 92 losses lifetime. Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers, not that there was any doubt, came to an agreement. Clayton Kershaw will be back with the Dodgers in 2024, and he has a player option for 2025. I mean, we're going to get into the Kershaw comments because he was interviewed by the media today. We've got some awesome photos we're going to show you as well. But let's get into it right now because live look, here is Clayton Kershaw showing up in Arizona. He's there. He's ready. But there is a little note because he won't be able to pitch in the first half as he is recovering from a capsule surgery in his left shoulder that is going to likely sideline him for the first half of the 2024 season. Clayton Kershaw, when asked by the media, can't exactly put a timetable on it, but he does hope to return in July-ish or early August. What does that mean for Clayton Kershaw in terms of being 56 strikeouts away from 3,000 career strikeouts all time? Well, I did the math. And if he does return in August, let's say he's only able to make 8 starts because he pitches once per week, he's going to need to average 7 strikeouts per start over those 8 starts. That would get him to 56 to reach 3,000 lifetime. Or if Clayton Kershaw is able to make 10 starts, then he needs to average 5.5 strikeouts per outing to hit that 3,000 career strikeout mark. He wants to do it in a Dodgers uniform. Clayton Kershaw wants to be part of this super team. He said it himself as he's returning for his 17th. Can you believe it? Clayton Kershaw is going to pitch for his 17th season at the big league level. And some interesting notes from Clayton Kershaw himself. He described this offseason as really one of the ones that contained some of the first big decisions he's ever had to make in his lifetime. It was basically either retire, which he didn't want to do, or he was going to need to undergo that shoulder surgery so that he could start to throw again at a higher level. So that's what Clayton Kershaw decided to do. He got the shoulder surgery. It's going to sideline him for at least the first half of the season. Let's hope he's able to come back in that second half and make an impact, maybe pitch for the Dodgers in the postseason. And I want to get into some of those Clayton Kershaw postseason narratives because I think, honestly, that's just not fair. Let's look at his 2020 season. In 2020, he went 2-0 in the World Series against the Tampa Bay Rays as he helped lead the Dodgers to that World Series title. He had a 2.31 ERA in that Tampa Bay series. In 2017, in the NLCS against the Chicago Cubs, he made 2 starts, had a 2.45 ERA. And of course, in the 2017 World Series Game 1, he threw 7 innings of 1-run ball, 11 strikeouts against the Houston Astros as they had nothing, absolutely no answer against Clayton Kershaw. And he's dominated other teams. I mean, in the 2020 wild card game against the Milwaukee Brewers, he threw 8 shutout innings with 11 strikeouts. So he can get it done in the postseason. We'll see what Clayton Kershaw's role really does come down to in 2024. But like we all know, 56 strikeouts away from that 3,000 career mark. Clayton Kershaw, World Series champion. Don't you ever forget about it. Another great moment here for Clayton Kershaw after he threw his first ever career no-hitter. Just some great memories by Clayton Kershaw. So, when asked by the media, just kind of a little highlight of what he said today. Well, we talked about this being one of the first off seasons where he had to make some major decisions. This was one of the first genuine times he had to flirt with retirement. In the past, I didn't honestly believe Clayton Kershaw was ever done. I still don't believe Clayton Kershaw is done. You want to know why? Because he has an opportunity to team up with Shohei Ohtani. I've been saying this for over a year and a half now. You do not walk away from an opportunity to be teammates with the great Shohei Ohtani. Let's get some pictures and take a quick look at Shohei Ohtani today arriving at Camelback Ranch. There he is pulling up in that nice Porsche with his interpreter. Here's Shohei Ohtani entering the facility wearing some awesome swag. Another picture caught by some great photography work here. Shohei Ohtani behind a bush, I guess. And you want to see something else? This is the media lining up. This was like lining up for a rock star concert because everybody wanted to be in on the Shohei Ohtani action today. We're talking about a legitimate superstar here in the Los Angeles Dodgers organization. It's freaking exciting, man. So, anyways, Clayton Kershaw, when asked about this offseason, he was basically like that kid looking in. He wanted to be a part of that action. He said this is most definitely something that he wanted to be a part of and called this probably the most talented team that he's ever seen. And he wants to be a part and he's hopeful to be a part of it. I mean, can't blame him. This is a chance for Clayton Kershaw to play with Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto, a super team. And on another note, Clayton Kershaw didn't want to go out the way he did in that NLDS game against the Arizona Diamondbacks. And personally, I don't blame him. He was pitching injured, and no, that shouldn't tarnish his legacy at all. I want to see Clayton Kershaw go out on a high note with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He has a great opportunity to do so. We'll see what his role is in 2024. And assuming he comes back in 2025, we're talking about two super teams for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and he's got a great opportunity to make an impact. So, with that being said, that's it. Clayton Kershaw will be back sometime in July or early August. Let's hope. And I'm really excited. I'm glad that the Dodgers were able to get this done. Clayton Kershaw will be back with the Los Angeles Dodgers in 2024. The Dodgers were also able to bring back Ryan Brazier. They made that move official. They moved Dustin May to the 60-day IL. And so Dustin May will be out at least probably the first half of the season, as well as he's recovering from a different elbow surgery. But Ryan Brazier is back. You can expect the Clayton Kershaw move to be official any day now. I would bet money Tony Gonsolin goes on the 60-day IL as he's recovering from Tommy John surgery. But in the meantime, again, in the comments below, let us know what your favorite Clayton Kershaw memory is. And if you have any other comments, feel free to drop those down below, and I'll make sure to interact. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's go. The Dodgers pitchers and catchers have reported at Camelback Ranch. We're going to have a lot of content here on the Incline Dodgers podcast, so make sure to follow. We'll keep you updated. Go Los Angeles Dodgers, baby.